Happy October! Woo! So, as we all know, October is the month of Halloween, which I am so pumped for, and the spooky spirit got me into what we're going to be talking about today, which was my childhood fear of aliens. Because I don't know what it is about me, but the things that scare me most aren't the things that I know exist. Like, I can watch shows about murderers and stuff and be fine, because I know they exist. But for me, I'm scared about things that could exist or could not, like aliens or ghosts or things of that nature. Those things have just always horrified me, because I have a brain that takes an idea and runs with it, and if you don't know if it's real or not, it's bad. So my fear of aliens sort of started around when I took a trip to New Mexico with my family when I was 9, and we went to Roswell, which is the alien capital of the United States. And when we were there, my parents thought it'd be a brilliant idea to go to the Alien Museum. And just to set the scene of the Alien Museum for you, there was like a giant globe in the center of the world with a little dot of light everywhere there'd been an alien abduction. And there were like figurines of what we think aliens look like, and like dioramas of people dissecting aliens at Area 51, and there were all these sightings and these spots that people had appeared on them and crop circles, and it was very horrifying for 9-year-old little Abby. And I remember when I was there, we were looking through the gift shop and I found a bumper sticker that said, "Seatbelts are the only way to not get abducted by aliens," or something of that general nature. And my brain saw that and went, oh God, if I don't wear my seatbelt, I'm literally going to be abducted by aliens. In my mind, it wasn't like a little anecdote. It wasn't just a, oh, wear your seatbelts, be safe. It was, you're literally going to be abducted and probed if you don't wear your seatbelt. And let me tell you, for the next few years, anyone in a car with me would be wearing their seatbelt, because I would panic if they didn't. Another thing that struck a fear in me was an episode of Drake and Josh that I saw when I was a kid, where they dressed up like aliens to scare Megan, if any of you remember the episode. And I remember Josh, who, I trusted as a source as a kid, because, he's Josh, he's smart. I remember he said that when electronics are working very weirdly, when they're like flickering or working kind of but not entirely, that's a sign that there are aliens in the area. And so I heard that and never forgot it. And so again, for years, whenever I'd be in any room with flickering lights or radio static, or when I'd be listening to a Beatles album and we got to one of their songs where it was all weird at the end, I literally thought there were aliens nearby. Which isn't soothing when you listen to the Beatles every night to fall asleep, and the album you played always had that weird bit at the end. And every night, no matter how consistent this would happen, and I knew it was the song and not the aliens, you had that panic of, oh God, the aliens are coming! I needed help! And finally, my last big symptom that came from my fear of aliens was something that was not triggered by anyone else. My brain just made it up myself and I believed it. It was that on days like the 4th of July or New Year's, when people would have a lot of fireworks in a widespread area, the aliens would be able to see the fireworks from outer space, and they would think we were communicating with them, so they would try and come down to Earth, and they would abduct more people than normal on that day. And so for a few years, I stayed inside on those days because I did not want to be abducted by aliens. And to this day, on holidays where there are lots of fireworks, I still panic that I'm going to be abducted and probed on a mothership. And I'd rather not. I kind of like Earth. And of course I always had the underlying fear of crop circles and spots appearing in the night and all those sorts of things, that were probably caused by aliens, but those 3 things were the main weird things I was afraid of that most people afraid of aliens I don't think had panics about when they were little, but I did, because my imagination takes things and runs with the things, and then my life's a mess. So that's all for this video. I hope you're all having a happy October, because it's one of my favorite months, the leaves turning colors and Halloween and hot cocoa and sweaters, and it's a great season. It's one of my favorite months. And as it's a new month, it's time to announce my challenge for this month, which is something called, wait for it, Halloween. See, I'm punny. Basically, it's that every day leading up to Halloween, for the week leading up to it, I'm going to post a Halloween themed video, which I'm very excited for because I'm gonna have some of my friends coming and I'm gonna have some DIYs and there's gonna be a vlog in there hopefully, and it's gonna be very, very fun, and so stick around for that. And until next week, bye!